Hey Stampers, Gaynor again, and I'm coming back doing a voiceover because of last night's video. But I actually checked the video and I saw that the sound was going up, so I wondered why. Yeah, the sound is going up now anyway, so I'm doing alternatives to those beautiful So Happy card kit. Absolutely gorgeous. I had to physically colour everything in beforehand. I used a combination of blends, watercolour pencils and the blender pen to smooth out the pencil lines. I also tried using some of the shimmer paints as well, but yeah, I'm going to use some of the gold. I'm going to completely change the cards up from what they were, even though they're the same. I'm going to be fetching in some different designer series papers, just getting one of each of the cards out at the moment, so I do apologise. So bear with me, and I'm wondering whether to do an advent countdown this year because the kids have still got theirs from last year, so you never know, we might get there in the end. So I should have had all this ready before I started the video. Like, Gaynor, learnt your lesson. Right. I'm also going to be getting. I can't even speak now. I am finding it quite hard to come up with brand spanking new cards all the time. I know we get new kits coming out, and we get this and we go through phases, then everything retires and we have to start all over again. I'm going to be going over a few fun fold cards, what I've done in the past. I'm also going to be revisiting some old styles of cards, so, and 3D projects. And while I'm getting this stuff ready, I want to run something by everyone. I know I do a premiere every single night and I still want to do that, but I'm thinking, can I premiere an old video from when I first started? Because I know people like to see me use older products, and if I haven't got that said product anymore, maybe I can, premiere an old video. So you've still got something to watch every night and come in to chat and chat away and pull out old products and see how, because people say they love it when I add new for old. And I do have a couple of sets. I'm using the Forever Ferns designer series paper with this one. I just think it goes lovely with the colours and the leaves and everything. I just think it's absolutely wonderful. So I'm popping out all my pieces that I will need. Or I think the first card I'm going to do is black and white. Yeah. Everybody loves a black and white with just a tiny splash of gold running through this one. Absolutely gorgeous. In the meantime, yeah, premiere an old video and see how that pans out, because like I'm saying, I've been doing a video every single day now for the past 3 years, 2.5, 3 years, and I'm trying to keep up, finding new products to do. I know the big girls out there that do it like 3 times a week or 4 times a week. Mind you, saying that, I like a challenge, so watch this space. I probably will carry on doing videos. But I'm just pulling apart my vellum leaves for now for this card. And the white card I'll need to go to back my black and white stripy paper to. Just checking that my stam's still on there. Good. Yeah, so the white layer now, which I'm attaching to the DSP, was in with the kit as well. I fetched over alternative ribbons as well for different, depending on the colour of the flower that I've coloured in as well, because I used some Blackberry Bliss. What was the other colour I used? Blackberry Bliss. I think I got a little bit of either Rococo Rose in there, or it's the light and dark lovely lipstick with Old Olive as the colour for my leaves. I fetched some of the white hair. Oh, I can't even think what that's called. Oh my goodness. Gaynor's got a mental mind block. I've got my catalogue with me, so where's the ribbon? It is called, when I can find it. Oh, it's not in this catalogue, so it must have retired. Oh, it must have. Yeah, and I don't have my old catalogue, so I think it was just the white Hessian from last year. I cannot find it in this catalogue. No, it looks like it's retired. Oh, and I don't have my old catalogue. I'm just a gluing. I love the combination of the crumb cake and the black and white and the white. I think it's just all, it just stands out lovely. So instead of colouring these two lots of flowers, I decided to leave them black and white. I'm going to glue down one of them and put the other one on dimensionals. And then I'm going to add those beautiful vellum leaves behind. And with that ribbon being so wide, I tied a knot instead of just having a big, big massive bow. So yeah, spruce it up, move them out the way, put them in different positions. You don't have to stick to the card kit, but use what you've got there. Like I say, fetch in different colour ribbons, colour your flowers in different colours. It's just whatever makes them look at that, it's just ripped that off the bottom. So I'm just going to glue that piece back on. Good save, good save. I'm reaching for my little tape so I can attach that beautiful knot. I love that tape. It's so fibrous that you could stretch it for ages, and before it even break. So you see me lose this a lot, actually. In fact, I'm getting quite. I think that's my last roll. I might have to go to the shop and get some more. Take another little trip to the range. Oh, I love going in there. Come out with all sorts. I'm just going to tuck them in, give them a little bit of gluing on the back. No one's going to see the glue. I only glue down the stems as well, so when I feed them through and I add Winker Stella later, they'll curl slightly, just giving me that little edge. Some of them I'll leave in and just dot behind. Because it's black and white, you won't see the glue either there. Just makes the card look really pretty. Here comes our Winker Stella, and I think I just do it on the leaves this time and the vellum. Now that's the third time I've filled my Winker Stella bottle with rubbing alcohol, and it's still producing lots of sparkles. So please don't get fooled, don't throw them away. Just buy yourself some rubbing alcohol. I mean, the rubbing alcohol cost me £10 for a litre. That's going to last me, oh my God, forever. Because I make my glimmer sprays with it. I fill my Winker Stellas with it. I'm just dotting the card now with a couple of rhinestones before I attach my gold strip, my gold banner actually, and my sentiment. There, right there. Well, it's Sunday tea time. I'm sitting there doing a voiceover. You're watching this video. You'll be watching this video again tonight because I'm going to edit the video then. So the voiceover and the video running coincide with each other. Now I'm just picking out the sentiment one. I do use the same 5 sentiments on the cards, 1 on each card, just to give them all a different look. I don't want them all having the same sentiment on there. I'm going to use all 5. Plus there's a little, oh, what's it called? There's a little flower stamp inside there as well. I'm also going to use that for a change. Do a bit of envelope decorating. I think I decorated 2 envelopes. I'm not sure if I went ahead and used it on. I've got this now, what's that stamp set called, and die. It's to do with the envelopes. Envelopes. I'm just looking. Envelope dies, page 40 in the little holiday catalogue, and it coincides with the ornamental envelopes, it's called, and the dies that match. It's a bundle. It comes, save 10%, absolutely lovely. No good for my normal size envelopes because I don't buy the envelopes with the big drop down back. Mine are normally quite thin, but so I'll have to invest in some decent drop back envelopes. But I love that sparkle, black and white, tiny little splash of gold on there, and that's your first card. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to get that little flower out in a moment as well, and we're going to stamp all over our envelope. Whoops, there goes my bottle of water everywhere. You won't see that, you just hear me splashing around here. I also need some questions, girls, so I can do another Q&A. I haven't done one of them for a while now, and I do like doing them. So please, if you've got any questions you'd like me to answer about crafting or anything, you know, just ask away. Sorry, I'm just getting a tissue. I just dribbled on myself. Card number 1, beautiful. Envelope done as well and decorated. Let's move on to card number 2. Okay, I think on this one I used the Forever Ferns Designer Series paper. I think, don't quote. Yeah, and those beautiful big, like berries, not flowers, as much as like a berry with the leaves. Yeah, there it is, that beautiful Forever Ferns Designer Series paper. I think that bundle has gone down a complete success. Everybody loves it. In the annual catalogue. Yeah, I do love it. What's the DSP called? Forever Ferns as well. Let's have a look. Forever Greenery Designer Series paper. Absolutely stunning. I never used to be a huge green fan, but I absolutely adore this Designer Series paper. Somebody asked in the comments last night, is it a 7x5? No, these are the standard US 5.5 by 4.25. One's folded in half. I will do a video one night by using a 7x5 card. I also like doing the tall and skinny ones now because you can just add so much extra on there. I just love those tall and skinny cards. I've got the envelopes, so I might as well use them. So I'm just cutting a couple of 1/2-inch strips to go inside the card for decoration as well. Gotta have a little bit of decoration on the inside. think I do them the same length as the card too. Make sure that I had planned on doing a landscape, but I think I end up turning it around to be a portrait. And not all the way up to the edge, but close enough. Perfect. And even if it does go portrait or landscape, it's still got decoration either side, either it be either side or top and bottom. Trying to work out the dimensions of my triangle shaped treat boxes as well, without having to follow anybody else. Beautiful. I don't know what I'm saying there, but I am sure it's something to do with just the width of the designer theories paper. Beautiful. The paper from the Forever Greenery is just absolutely stunning papers. A little bit on the thin side. I don't think you can make a box with it, but you could cover your cardstock and make it look beautiful. So yeah, bit of a dilemma there. We are going to make this into a portrait, not landscape. So the inner pieces of paper, I don't think they matter as much. I've got little triangle boxes all over my desk. I did want to do it landscape. Look, it looks beautiful, but you know, by the time we've glued that down now, added a bit of ribbon underneath. Well, before the sentiment goes on, that way. Try and keep that square perfectly level in the middle, lining it up before going full force, sticking it down. Beautiful. I love those leaves, the way they blend in the background with the designer series paper. Absolutely stunning. Here it goes. Choose another sentiment. And which one have I chosen? I can't see it. Gaynor, you are too far in. We'll see it now once I stamp it. Oh, there we go. I decided to do it on the tilt. Ooh, and it's the thank you card. Oh, thank you for being a friend. Or for being a friend. Thank you. It's either way you could say that. So my brain is doing this voiceover and my eyes are staring at the screen, but my brain's also ticking over, wondering what am I gonna come up with tonight after I've finished processing this video to get it up and running for you again. Or am I gonna go and I'll have to do the cards on the weekly sketch as well. Also got a lot to put in the album. Yes, so easy to do. Pre-order. Oh, there we go. TV license. Sorry, I'm just muttering to myself. Sorry, girls. So again, I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of the sentiment. I'm going to add some of that green ribbon, I think. Yeah, let's add a couple of slices of that beautiful green ribbon. Wow. Best thing, do you know, you can get ribbon irons, I believe, and all they are is you just get yourself a cheap pair of hair straighteners and put them on the lowest setting, and then you can iron out your ribbons that way. And because if you buy a ribbon iron or ribbon, it's exactly the same thing. So I suggest just buy yourself a really cheap pair of hair straighteners if you want to straighten your ribbons, because when they come wrapped like that, they tend to get kinks and you've got to go downstairs, get your ironing board out, get your ironer. Just use a pair of straighteners. Some more of those gorgeous vellum leaves at the side, top and bottom. I just love what you can do with these kits. I was looking through the catalogue at the kit that's in the holiday catalogue, and it only makes 15 cards, and I think that's quite expensive, £33, just to make 15 cards. I know you get to keep the little stamp set, which is like 7-piece acorn, fern leaves, and some like berries, but you know, it's a lot of pennies for an ink block. You get a tiny ink block, you get a little spot, inking spot, and a little stamp set, and only enough stuff for 15 cards. Yeah, most of the other kits make between, well, 20 normally, 20 cards, some even 30. And the tags one, I love the tags, but you could make those easily enough at yourself with some thicker cardstock. I mean, it's only a mini, what's it called? Oh, paper pumpkin box that it comes in. In fact, I might do that actually. I've got that stamp set. I just don't have all the other bits that, you know, the cut aparts that come with the kit. But you could use the Forever Ferns by what I'm seeing. I've got a Christmas tree. I've got the stamp set, so I could use the bauble and the stocking on some of this. I bet I could make that kit. We've got linen thread. So I'm using the dies, the envelope dies on this one. I'm going to punch out some of those beautiful designs. Look at how it turns out on your envelope in a minute. It's absolutely beautiful. Just stunning. So that's that done. All decorated and done. So that's card 2 down. We're moving on to card 3 once I get the bits off there. Love that. I think, is it a bird? I can't quite make out what it is on those tags. Yeah, I think it's a red cardinal. I didn't have that set, but I could use something totally different. It looks like holly leaves, which I've got. And the little branches. Yeah, definitely. I could definitely replicate them if I had the designer series paper. I'm sure I could come up with something close. Oh, watch this space then, ladies and gents. Red and gold stripy paper. Oh yeah. Right, moving on to card 3. Sorry about me gibbering on. I don't think I use them because the envelopes are now getting smaller and smaller. Okay, it needs to zoom out a little bit, but we're getting there. You can see all the cards individual once they're done. Here we go, clearing space again. I piles it all out, and then I wonders what I'm going to do with everything. Oh, hexagon card. Is it that one? this one I used my blends on, and I just kept it single tone. I didn't do any, what's it called, blending, you know, so light, dark shades. I just left it as is. I love that. Maybe I should have turned that into an easel card with one of the other ones. Yeah, on the slant again, just so it sits properly on your desk, or to whom you give it out to. Making sure you've got it in the centre, lined up properly. I like to eyeball it before I actually rub it down. There you go. Let's get the bone folder, rub it down. Perfect. Now attaching a black and white strip through the centre before attaching the sentiment, which I'm going to decide on in a moment. Perfect. I love it so you can still see those little background elements that you've attached onto, but offset that little pattern paper. You could add some little, you could dust the corners then with Wink Stella, or you could add a little gemstone going all the way around the outside. Entirely up to you. Just checking that everything will fit inside the envelope. Yes, perfect. Popping out those two little flowers. I think on the first card, on the actual kit, they used those two little flowers, but underneath the sentiment. I think I'm going to add mine on the top. Not quite sure. Definitely putting dimensionals on there. Finding my ink. I can't believe that I did check the sound. I always do now. I've got it on my TV screen. I've also got it on the side of my computer where I have to plug the sound in, and I've got it on the wall in front of me. So I've constant got lights, camera, sound attached all over the place, because I'm not good at these voiceovers. Just even put myself a fourth copy up. I know. Again, it's got post-it notes plastered everywhere. There, going with that beautiful I love that tri-coloured ribbon. Purple Posy, Highland Heather and Gorgeous Grape. Absolutely stunning ribbon. So I'm attaching, oh my god, love that sentiment. Here's to the happiest birthday yet. Oh, how sweet's that? Wow. Oh my gosh, don't even think about it. Gaynor's getting old. 53 I'm going to be at the end of the month. Oh my goodness. I started young. Now I'm old. Oh, I've decided to try another knot, is it? Oh, yeah, because it's such a tiny card. You don't want a big massive bow on there. So, yeah, I've decided to use the bow, the tire knots. Again, I think that's quite cute. Cuts down on your ribbon usage. I mean, I've got about 150 different ribbons. They're all retired. Well, not all of them, but the ones that are in the book aren't. And I will have so many that have retired, but I'll never get rid. They'll always come in handy for something. And some of them I bought twice because I just love them so much. So I'm going to attach the ribbon on the side. Just make it stand out. A few little gemstones then as well. Totally different than the first one. Making sure they're in the center. They're just such cute cards. There we go, on the ribbon. How cute. So there is card number 3. Just so different than the first, from the actual kit itself. Start big, end up going down to the smallest. How cute are those? So here I decided to layer up those 2 small pattern papers together so you can still see the black and white at the back. Perfect. And I'll put that to one side for my large. Again, this pattern paper is going, and I decided to put it back in the middle. Wow. Do I remember to use that gold banner? Can't remember if it was on this one or the other card. I think it's on the smaller card. Please don't quote. The backings of these are terrible to try and get off. I think I used the blue, the light. I might have used the Rococo Rose on this one. Yes, I knew it was on the very small one, yeah, for definite. So cute. I love that little card. It's tiny, but it would make a great teacher gift. A little notelet to say thank you to somebody. As I'm switching back and forth from one project to the other. Can't make up my mind. Separating more of those beautiful vellum leaves, which we could quite easily do with our leaf punch, just it won't be as big. Or you could use your Forever Ferns dies and just cut out the outline and not the detail. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So cute. I think because the last card is so tiny, I decided to cut down the piece of paper with the gold trim. I actually cut it down just to the size of the actual sentiment. Well, that'll be coming up shortly. This is going to be the round sentiment. And do I change that one? think I've already changed it. Oh no, I've used the same one twice. Ooh, I thought I'd used all 5 of them. Ah. Gaynor's made a boo-boo. But yeah, I would say if you weren't doing the kit with your friends in like a card class or something, I would do one job a night, like separate all the pieces, pile them up in piles, colour all your colourings in. Oh no, I have changed it. You deserve the best life has to offer. And then this is the one for the smaller card. I'm always here for you. Yeah, I thought I had. I knew I was going to put the different sentiment. Yes, there we go. But I think that little square thing's a tad too big for that little mini card. That little mini card, there's an oxymoron for you. So I'll trim that down. Just cleaning off my stamps. You know me, I like them clean. Perfect. Broke another nail. Oh, typical. Broke it this time though, not bit it off. Beautiful. Oh, see, I didn't add dimensionals this time. Just decided to glue that one straight down. I wonder what size those tags end up being. Oh, there we go. 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Tag size done. And the box that the tags come in, they are 7 5/8 by 5 3/4 by 1 3/4. So it is the paper pumpkin size box, the fancy ones, which I think, did we buy those as a treat? Oh, can't remember. So again, more of that beautiful purple tied into a knot. Yeah, the mini paper pumpkin are these are 5 7/8 by 3 3/4 by 1 inch. So in the catalogue, they're 7 5/8 by 5 3/4. So they're 2 inches bigger all round. I suppose because you're getting so much stuff, that's why they're bigger. So there's that card number 4, and it's a cute little envelope. And my alternative video, just let him wait for the glue to go off. Perfect. How cute. Even cuter, that gorgeous little tiny card. I can't even remember what size that is. It's just the cutest. I'm going to attach dimensionals on this one. I don't think I had leaves on this one because the card has got so much going on and not enough space, to tell you the truth. And hard to get the backs off. So I actually ripped the whole dimensional off. Oh, yeah, I do add a... Oh, there we go again. It is adding a leaf. I think it overhangs too much. I'm not quite sure. Just putting off the back stem to make it fit. Perfect. Yeah, it definitely hangs over. I think I'll take a pair of snips in a minute and cut those larger leaves off. cute. So cute. Yeah, I do cut the larger leaf off just so it goes inside its envelope. Perfect. Attach it somewhere else. Don't let little things go to waste. Gaynor, find a way. Five each of 6 designs for the tags I'm about. I'm just thinking it over through my head while I'm cutting down my sentiment. Making sure I've got the same distance all the way around. Sorry you can't see it at the minute, but you'll see it in a second. I got as close to the wording as possible, just so it didn't overpower the flowers. I wanted to see those beautiful flowers in the background and not cover them up with such a massive sentiment, so hence the reason I trimmed it down. And there it is. I am always here for you. How sweet is that? I think I chop it down even more and put it as, yeah, I did, for you. There we go. Yeah, I just didn't want to cover up those beautiful flowers, and I turned it into portrait mode. Wow, so cute. I love that card. A few more gems. I'll zoom back out then so you can see all 5 cards together, and then my alternate cards. Oh, so cute. Love it. And it's a cute little envelope. Clear my space so I can spread the cards out for you to see. These are just so adorable. I love them. Cute. Very cute. Love it. So that's 5, 4, 3, 2, and card number 1. So cute. I mean, with the black and white striped paper, you could have left them all black and white, and you know, just absolutely stunning. Love them. Okay, I don't know what I'm saying right there, but oh my goodness. But I will say thank you for being patient with me and letting me come back to do the voiceover. Trying to put everything away. I do that a lot, I know. I'm sorry. But let me zoom back out in a minute so you can see all of the cards. There we go. Zoom out. I think because my battery's low, I don't think it would let me. So I'll scoot them over a little bit. There we go. There is my alternate card kit. So happy. I would really love a thumbs up and a share. That'd be amazing. Thank you. Thank you for coming by, stopping by. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press subscribe and the bell. That way you won't miss any future videos. So yeah, come and see what I make tomorrow. Thank you all. Love you all. Bye.